I hope by now that you've seen this video or videos like it, talking about a petition that would allow for Canada to take in people for asylum based on trans identity. And if you want to sign that petition, you can go to rebrand.ly/transasylum. I'll have the link in the comments and up here. But we need to talk about why it is so important that we speak up about this and why it is going to be so difficult to actually get this implemented. The petition is pretty clear. It's basically saying that the world is becoming hostile to trans people and Canada should be a safe place for them, even specifically outlining Western countries such as the UK and America. But receiving asylum seekers from places like the US and the UK is very difficult. And that's because of the Safe Third Country Agreement between the US and Canada, something that is actually being reworked as we speak, which is why it's so important to talk about this right now. It's an agreement that basically says if somebody is seeking refugee status from somewhere outside of the US and Canada, if they arrive in one of those two countries first, they can't then choose to go to the other country. They have to seek asylum status in the first safe country that they arrive in. This agreement has been in place for over 20 years, and the US is the only country that Canada has signed a deal like this with. And there are exemptions to this rule. Like, for example, if they are being charged with the death penalty in the United States. And so because that we deem the US a safe country, this is a very difficult thing to get past. We have to be very vocal about this. In an ideal world, if somebody comes into Canada seeking asylum based on their gender identity, we should be able to bring them to a US state that would allow them to live freely. We can't trust that that will always happen in the US, which is why it's so important that you go and you sign this petition and you speak up about this. Because if somebody is fleeing the United States based on their gender identity and they want to come to Canada, they are already Canadian. And we need to make it safe for them to get here.